Hello everybody, Ben here and welcome back to another video. Today's video I'm going to be completing my lid video because in the first part I said about adding all the various details and also fixing it so it actually works, and now I'm going to show you it running on my narrow gauge layout. While it can sometimes work with both bogies or one bogie, one maybe at the front or one at the back, and that may improve this sort of going around the curves, and because it does derail sometimes, that may reduce that. The overall reliable way to always get it to work is just no bogies. Obviously it doesn't look as good, but I don't think it looks bad like it is because the wheels are already quite hidden, and I'm still able to pull trains because I just removed the wheels rather than the sort of coupling and art and the sort of bogie, the whole assembly for the bogies. So I can still pull trains even with the free wheels. And at the end of the day, I have got a loco that's designed to go around 12-inch curves, go around a layout with 9-inch curves. And I don't think it looks too bad. It does derail sometimes and it wobbles where I haven't properly done all the track yet when I soldered them together. But you can see, apart from when it does derail sometimes, it does go relatively alright. I'd say it's nowhere near as good as the Batman Baldwin, but I don't mind the fact that it actually works now. As in, it doesn't feel like a waste of money, because before it would no longer work. I couldn't get it to work, it just keeps stopping, the valve gear would fall apart. But now it does actually work, so that's good. I might even get a Pecco Linton Barnstable bogie coach in a Southern livery maybe. Or maybe, because obviously it's lid, I might get some Festinio railway coaches, I don't know. Obviously, like I said, it does derail sometimes, but it can be alright. I do have some issues with it derailing itself, or itself and the stock it's pulling, or just the stock. And sometimes it decides to be a bit annoying and it bashes into the rocks. I don't know why it doesn't do that all the time, but it is quite a large loco, especially compared to the Baldwin, even though the curves are made for the Linton Barnstable coach that it's pulling. That's what we base the curves on. We'd run that round and see if anything knocked into it, and if it didn't, then it was alright. And sometimes it does have a paddy inside. The motor's just going to spin, but it doesn't mesh with the gears. But overall, I'd say it's working alright. And I think the additions that I made, apart from maybe the fire irons, which I think I just need to glue on or not have, make it look a little bit better. And it does look quite good pulling that Linton Barnstable coach. Apart from when it derails on the solder that I haven't actually fired down yet from soldering the rails together, it does work okay going into the runaround loop on the end-to-end part of the layout. I think it doesn't work too bad there actually. It's definitely the better section for it, I'd say. The slightly annoying thing is that it sometimes doesn't like the shorter curves, shorter points, sorry. However, it doesn't mind the larger radius one at the end, because obviously that's, I think, 12-inch possibly, so it doesn't mind going around that one. But it does work quite well, I'd say. The annoying bit is trying to couple them both up. But eventually, if you get it, it does work. And you can get it to work, and it works quite well, I would say. If I want to run it with the L&B bogie coach and the L&B bogie brake van, the annoying thing is it doesn't actually fit in the running around loop. I think because of the Baldwin being a bit smaller, that just about can actually run around, but it's very close. If you get it perfectly right, you can, whereas this one, it doesn't work, and there's no chance of getting in the four-wheel van that I've got as well. But it still does look quite nice, and it works quite well on this section of the layout. overall I would say I would recommend this loco. It's quite good, like I said, but it is a good loco. It's got some good things about it. I think it's just the chassis parts that sort of make it a worse loco, and obviously be aware that you might have issues with the valve gear falling apart, and obviously you need 12-inch curves for it to work reliably, or obviously you have to run it like I do. So if you want one, I guess I would recommend. It's definitely not the best loco. I think if you want to have a narrow gauge loco, the Batman Baldwin, or one of the Quarry Huntlets that are nearly out whenever Batman released them, is a better one. But it isn't a bad loco. It definitely isn't the worst. However, it could do with some improvements. Thank you for watching this video by me. Please like and subscribe and leave a comment down below with some video ideas or feedback. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.